my channel. My name is Artasia Olivia for the guys that are just tuning in. But by now, if you're tuning in, you should already know who I am, okay? So, welcome back. So, today's video is called Month 1, January Part 1 Update. So today we're just going to be talking about the events that occurred between December 26th and January 2nd, which is today. So we're going to be discussing acting, show running, and other news. All right. So let's just dive right on in. So, in regards to my acting, first of all, Happy New Year, guys. This is a new year. We finna start this year off right. I believe this year is going to be very, very positive, and I'm going to achieve a lot of things this year in regards to my career and in regards to my personal life. And I believe the same for you guys. If you believe it, you can achieve it. I was actually going to make these videos bi-weekly. However, since the last time I made that prequel video, things happened so quickly. Like, so many different things done happened and transpired to where I felt like I just need to go ahead and make a month 1 January part 1 update. So I just wanted to go ahead and make it because things happened right after that last video. So I got to keep y'all up to date, okay? All right. So with acting, in regards to acting, I received 2 auditions, y'all. One from Fatal Attraction, which is like this reenactment crime show. A lot of people watch it, and it's about like love and killing your spouses and boyfriends and girlfriends and all kind of stuff. It's crazy. And I had an audition for Warriors of Justice. It is a new feature film that's coming out to AMC theaters. So I had those 2 auditions. I booked Warriors of Justice. Congratulations to me. Yay, my first booking, y'all. We starting this year off right. So I booked Warriors of Justice. And Warriors of Justice is pretty much kind of like a black Wakanda type movie. It's like African royalty war type movie, so it's definitely going to be something similar to Black Panther. I booked the role of Layla, and she is a African princess, one of the princesses in the movie. And best part, y'all, it's a lead role. Okay, your girl just booked her first lead role. So I'm super excited about that. And it's crazy because the same day I auditioned is the same day I booked the role. Like, soon as I auditioned, like, I booked the role. Like, they called me within like, I think an hour or 2, and they told me that I booked and they want me to be Princess Layla. So super excited. And they told me that I'm gonna be in like the next movie, the sequel and stuff. So I definitely got a good lead role. So, and then it's like after they told me I booked, they was like table read. Like, it was a table read that same night. So I think that's another reason why they went ahead and booked me, because the cast had a table read that same night. So I think I was like one of the last people to get casted. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, and then in regards to acting class, Bruce had canceled acting class December 22nd and December 29th. December 22nd, I actually wasn't going to go because I was so sick. Me and my roommate, my best friend, we were like so sick the week of Christmas, and I had texted him and was like, I couldn't make it to acting class or whatever that night, that Wednesday night. And kind of found out he had canceled that class anyway because everybody else was sick. So a lot of people was saying they were sick and couldn't make class. So he had canceled that class. And then on the 29th, we wasn't going to have class anyway due to the Christmas holiday. But it was just like a lot of people just getting sick, and I don't know what happened these past couple weeks, but it was just a rush of Omicron, or like black people call it Omarion. But it was a lot of COVID going on. I didn't have COVID. Apparently I was negative, so I think I probably had like maybe a flu or some type of virus. I don't know, but it wasn't COVID. So yeah, acting class been canceled for 2 weeks, so I really miss being in acting class, and I'm super excited to get started January 5th. This Wednesday is gonna be my first acting class in 2 weeks. So it should be fun, and I'm super excited to see what Bruce got in store for us for this year. And then also I didn't submit to the Circle. He's doing this new thing called the Circle, and it's pretty much an intense small scale acting class, and it's like maybe like I think he said 6 to 8 people that's going to be literally sitting in a circle, and it's going to be very, very intense acting training. And it's a lot extra. It's kind of expensive, so I was gonna do it, but it's actually kind of out my budget right now, and I'd rather have spent that money on some stuff for my pilot. So I did not submit to the Circle, which I really intended to, but I didn't realize I wasn't gonna submit until it was time to write the essay. Like I was literally finna sit down and write the essay. I had the title on the essay and everything, and I was just finna write it, but I'm like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth me writing this and going to the Circle, because I need to spend this money on something else. So yeah, I did not apply for the Circle, but congratulations to whoever was selected. I know that was a pick and choose process. He only picked like 6 people out of like maybe the 20 something that applied. So congratulations to everybody that did receive a spot in Bruce Fletcher's The Circle. Something else in regards to my acting career, I received my first industry check, y'all. Isn't that so crazy? Woo, good news after good news after good news. I received my first industry check, and I was being a background extra in this movie starring Miguel Nunez Jr. So for people that don't know who that is, that's the person that played Joanna Man and played Biscuit, the gay guy in Life. So starring him, it's like a Halloween type movie. That's the movie that I was set medic on, and then I got that background role because I was a nurse on set, and I was really like a real nurse on set, and then it was just like, we need a nurse in the movie, and I was the only one already dressed to be a nurse. So they put your girl in the movie. My first check just came in for that. The check I got for that movie came in, but I still didn't even get my second half of my set medic check. So I know it was something weird going on because I was supposed to do something, but the whole payroll of this industry is just really weird to me. Like, sometimes you get your check mailed to you, or you get a direct deposit. Like, I know for sure, being like talent on a lot of different movies and shows, you get your check mailed, and then with crew you get direct deposit usually. So just payroll is just kind of weird in acting. But like, do y'all see that growth? Did y'all peep that growth? Again, we is talking about from December 26th to January 2nd to today. Like, it's been 1 week, literally 1 week, and I went from being a extra on a movie to being a not a series regular. I was gonna say series regular, claiming it. I went from being an extra to being a lead character in a movie in 1 week, in the same week. Well, I had got the extra check, but pretty much it's crazy. And I'm so proud of myself with my acting career. I'm starting this year off right. Okay, so moving on to show running. I definitely love being a showrunner. Well, being an upcoming showrunner. So let's get to that news. So we finished the new draft of Diara. Why I said R like that? DR. Why I say R like that? But we finished a new draft of DR. The pilot is done. So you remember I said I was rewriting the pilot with my co-writer / director, and we finished that draft. And again, my co-writer is Sean Mathis. He also will be directing my pilot. At first I was like nervous about having a co-writer. Like, this was my first time writing with somebody else, especially writing my passion project with somebody else. But again, like I said in the last video, I respect him so much, him as a person and as a writer. So it was no brainer. And like, I went to a lot of his writing classes, and when I tell you, this pilot is fire. Oh my god, like I almost wanted to cry. Like when I was reading it, like just reading the first 15 pages, I told him, I said I almost wanted to cry, because it was just like seeing you transform my pilot. I thought my pilot was already good, like when I wrote about myself, but seeing you transform what I wrote to something even better. Y'all, this pilot is so good. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So thank you so much, Sean. You came through for your girl. This finna take off, I promise you. But yeah, once he sent me the draft, I sent it over to my line producer. And I'm gonna leave him as anonymous, but he's dope. My line producer, y'all, that's the one I said I had met on set when I was being set medic of the movie with Miguel Nunez Jr. So yeah, my line producer, y'all, this man line produced Star Trek. Yes, Star Trek. Yes, Star Trek with Yoda, all them. He line produced Star Trek, the new one of the new seasons though, not like the originals. I think he did the one that came out in 2015. Y'all, a Star Trek line producer, Star Trek crew on my show. God, it's just been blessing me. When I tell you, I don't know where these people come from, like these dope creatives. Like, I do not know, but God has just been putting them in my life. And that's not even the best part. Not only has this producer, this line producer, is working on my project, like that wasn't already enough, but he gave me a very, very, very deep discount on his services. Can we get an amen for the discount? I don't care how rich I am, I'ma love me a good discount, period. But he gave me 60% off for his line producing services, y'all. Oh, just so blessed. 60% off. That's more than half off for his line producing services. So yeah, so when I sent the new draft over to him, he wanted me to resend it with the script. He wanted me to resend it with the scene numbers on the script. So I had to resend it with the scene numbers, which was, I would think they would like put the scene numbers on there, but he said he was working on some other projects, so I asked no questions. I was like, what, you need the scene number? Okay, I'll do that. Like, I ain't trying to play no games. I ain't trying to, make him think I'm funny acting or lazy, whatever. You want the scene numbers? Okay, just give me a second. And I paid both of them, my co-writer and my line producer, half up front, and then I paid them the rest when the work is complete. So I had already paid Sean for everything, so I paid my line producer the first half, and once he finished, then I'm gonna pay him the second half. And what his line producing services include, again, line producers are the producers that come up with the budget and the funding and the number. I mean, not the funding, but come up with the budget and the numbers, like how much everything is and like what's the estimate, like costs and stuff like that for everything. And it's important to have a good line producer because you may think stuff costs like $20,000, but once that stuff start adding up, you at $200,000. So it's good to always have professional numbers, especially when you're shopping your pilot around, or even when you're shopping your feature around. You have a good estimated budget. So what he is giving me is 2 initial budgets. Initial mean like before the actual numbers are put into the budget, but so we're just doing like a projected type initial budget. So 2 initial budgets, 1 low budget and then 1 high budget. So the low budget is what I possibly may shoot myself as an independent showrunner with a team. Low budget in Georgia without the celebrities or whatever. And then the high budget is what I would give and what the studios and stuff would abide by once they get picked up. That's including the celebrities. That's include a shoot in actual Florida because my pilot takes place in Florida, and that's just on a higher level. So what his line producing services include is a temporary schedule, a DOOD, day out of days, a full line item budget, and a breakdown of the script by scene and location. So maybe I'll make a separate video of what all that stuff is, but that's what it is included. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different important things that I will need. So yeah, that's about line producing. And now I'm halfway done with my pitch deck. I have to wait to add the budget to it though, so it won't be completely done once my line producer is done with the budget, like the numbers and stuff. And once I got the numbers, I'm gonna put that inside the pitch deck. And I'm doing my pitch deck myself because I feel like I'm a creative person and my pitch deck is cute, and I feel like, you know, who better to do the pitch deck than me? So I'm working on that, getting that done. Also Sean will do my 1-pager for me. The 1-pager is pretty much like a good ass summary of what the TV series is, and he's gonna be working on that. He said that should be to me by Monday or Tuesday. And then once those 3 items are done, so once my pitch deck is done, my 1-pager and my pilot script is already done, Sean said he will send it to his agent. And again, disclaimer, this is a disclaimer. Sean is a co-writer and director of my TV series, so he is a part of the project. So that is why I'm getting, you know, kind of, I don't want to say special treatment, but that's why he's involved heavily and sending my project to his agent. So I don't want people to be like, oh Sean, why you ain't do this for me, why you do this for me? It is a privilege and an honor for him to be working on my project. So first of all, to co-write and to agree to direct, so it is a privilege and an honor for him to be a part of this project. So he don't do this for everybody. He does not do this for everybody, I'm sure, because he likes to use writers throughout the year, like have all these writers room, like have like 20 some people in a room, 10-20 people in a room, all kind of writers. So I'm sure he sees like hundreds of writers, you know, And you know, I'm just honored, and I don't want people to be like, go back to him and be like, you know, oh, you gotta do my stuff, you gotta do my stuff. No, he picks and chooses what's worthy of him to be a part of it, like what's worthy of, like what's really worth him being a part of the project, because he's not finna just put his name on anything or devote his time and energy into anything, even though he is being paid. No. And shout out to him because he just wrote for this movie, this horror movie that's going to be in AMC theaters. So that's also good for him. And he said that was his first horror. So shout out to you. So moving on. Tomorrow I will be emailing the Paramount Plus guy that I talked about in my last video. Just to set up another meeting via Zoom, because again, I was supposed to go out to LA to meet with him again, about my show and about some other stuff, but his friend ended up passing away, so I just wanted to wait till the holidays to reschedule that Zoom. Hopefully, you know, he'll reach back out fast with a date. That's what I'm hoping for, a date, because I remember like it was a while when he was not responding. So I just hope that, you know, he will reach back out with a date so we could set up a Zoom call for real, like how he said we was gonna do. So while I'm working on DR's pitch deck, I will be working on another pitch deck and one pager, and not the script yet. I'm gonna hold off on the script, but I will be working on another project, one pager and pitch deck, just so I can have something else to pitch to Paramount Plus. Yeah, just so I can have something else to pitch, just in case, you know, like I said, they don't want DR for real this time. Again, I don't want to make this video too long, but we almost done with the updates. I know it's been a lot. So moving on, my new boo or whatever, and yes, I'm gonna say boo because he's not officially my boyfriend yet, but his cousin just signed like a $10 million deal for a feature with Netflix. Isn't that crazy? It's a small world. And his cousin got mad connections. Like, he used to be in the TV and not TV and film, but he used to be in the music industry, so I'm sure he got a lot of connections or whatever. But his cousin just signed a $10 million deal for a feature, and surprisingly, my boo told him about me, and I spoke to the cousin, y'all. I spoke to the cousin. Hallelujah. But I spoke to the cousin. He was super nice. And he was just telling me a little bit about his project, and he just, you know, signed a $10 million deal for the movie. And yeah, like, he was super nice. And then not only like did we speak, but he asked for a sample of my work. And I sent it to him, and now he said like I could possibly be like a writer for his new TV series. I think his next project, he's gonna be working on a TV series, or they already working on it, and he wanted to see a sample because I could potentially be a writer in his writer's room. Isn't that crazy? And wait, there's more. He said he'll possibly be interested in being an EP on my TV show. So a EP is executive producer, and executive producer are the people that find you the money and find you the funding to shoot. So obviously he just found himself a $10 million deal with Netflix. It's either Netflix or AMC theaters. I forgot which one it was. I don't know. I'll update y'all on the next video. But I don't care who it's with. It's $10 million. Anyway, not only did he get that $10 million deal, but he said he just helped his homegirl which is pretty much doing EP type work, get a $8 million deal for her TV show. And that one, I think definitely is going to be on Netflix. So, yeah, he sound like an EP to me. Sound like an EP to me. So not only he said he gonna do maybe be an EP for my show, give me some money, but I can be a possible writer for his new TV show. And he asked me for a sample of my work. So I sent that in. He said he reading it. He gonna read it tonight or whatever and get back with me on what he thinks. So hopefully that is good news. Hopefully I have some more good news for y'all. And then in other news, I am finally fully vaccinated. Oh, actually, no, I'm not fully vaccinated. I lied. My bad. I got my second dose. I'll be fully vaccinated 2 weeks after my second dose. I forgot what dates I got vaccinated, but that's good because it's officially pilot season. That's good for my acting career because it's officially pilot season. So that means it's going to be a lot of productions and stuff, and maybe some of them want you to be fully vaccinated. And again, remember, P-Valley had said they wanted me to be fully vaccinated before I could be extra. So that's good. So hopefully I'll be fully vaccinated soon. And again, shout out to it being pilot season. It is January. Pilot season is here. So yeah, that was all for you guys. Isn't that crazy? All that happened in 1 week. 1 week. 1 week. I'm gonna repeat myself. All that happened in 1 week. It's January 2nd. It haven't even been a full week of 2022. And I just dropped all that information. Whew. Y'all can't tell me I ain't grinding. Y'all can't tell me I ain't working hard for my TV show and for my acting career. Y'all can't tell me I ain't. All that happened in 1 week. So, with that being said, subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, share, follow me on IG. Because this is something you don't want to miss. This is how you start off a new year. This is how you be on your way to become a showrunner at 23 years old. Okay? This right here, what I'm doing, legendary. Watch. I'm gonna break history. Okay? Youngest showrunner in the game. And even if there's some young showrunners in the game, I'm gonna be the biggest youngest showrunner in the game. Period. So, bye. Watch my other videos and see you very soon.